What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and I'm just gonna say this now. There is some people that are not having a great day, and one of those is the child who had to fight the mom of somebody in her class. Yeah, that's right. I found an article today about a Karen who literally went to her daughter's class and ended up fighting a child with a boxing glove on her hand. I'm not too sure what could possibly be going on for you to need to pull up to your kid's school and get involved in an altercation. But hey, allegedly that's what's going on. So I figured we had to make a video on it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Otherwise, this is gonna happen to you.
Eyes like an eagle, stacking so much money you would think that it's illegal. I'm getting quiet now. Lay low when you're rich, so I'm vibing now. Making out, stack the bread, cause you love the sound, just so I'm quiet.
Alright, so naturally I'm used to pretty bizarre headlines. That being said, parents really showing up to beat up a kid is never something that you're used to whatsoever, and this headline is definitely bizarre. Florida mom shows up to daughter's school wearing boxing glove, fights child, and gets arrested. I will say that seems like a pretty logical chain of events right there, bro. I don't know what else she expected to happen, dude. Like, before she put on the boxing glove and started hitting a child, did she think that she was not gonna go to jail after? I tell you what, she was bullying my kid. It doesn't matter. You can't show up and fight children, okay? It's just not allowed. I feel like that's something we've all just kind of agreed on. That's one of those things that, like, it shouldn't have to be illegal for you to do that. You just shouldn't do that, but somehow along the line, we've had to make it a law. It's the equivalent of don't stick your hand in the tiger cage. Yeah, you probably just shouldn't be doing that. It shouldn't take a sign for you. This school's now gonna have a sign out front. If you're an angry parent, please check in with the office before you go start a fight club with your child's bullies. A Jacksonville mother is charged with child abuse after a fight with another student on the campus of DuPont Middle School last week, a Jacksonville police arrest report states. This woman was arrested by the Duval School Board Police on Thursday, and the report states that a school safety officer heard teachers' frantic announcement over the school radio that there was a fight occurring outside the cafeteria at 12:14 p.m. According to the report, when the officer arrived at the fight location, he found that the woman had been involved in a physical fight with the victim, the report states. See, this isn't even an old story, bro. This mom pulled up to the middle school to fight these kids mid-corona, dog. She ain't even have shot one of the vaccine, and she decided to go throw hands with some children, dude. I know middle schoolers can be mean. I do. I've been in middle school. I've been a mean middle schooler. Trust me, I've changed as a person. Like, I'm not anywhere as much of a bully as I used to be. That being said, bro, if my kid was ever getting bullied in middle school, my first response would not be to pull up and start throwing hands with the kids, dog. That school resource officer had to have been so confused, dude. He's expecting to go around the corner, have to, like, pull some 12-year-olds off of each other who were arguing about who could do the best Fortnite dance. You know, somebody had like thrown a chair at somebody during lunch or whatever, and he sees a 34-year-old woman standing over, like, you know, a knocked out kid, just like, yeah, how you like them apples, Susie? Yeah, there's more where that came from. The mom starts busting a default dance on the kid she just knocked out. I will say she didn't end up knocking her out, and all of this is alleged, you know. I'm not trying to get sued here. I'm just saying, bro, if you're a school resource officer, you're probably never expecting to have a situation where you gotta interrupt a parent-student fight. And it's already scary enough to have to throw yourselves between two kids fighting, bro. You ever seen two kids who really hate each other start fighting? It's basically like two Tasmanian devils smacking the hell out of each other. I would say most middle school fights are basically the equivalent of like jamming your finger in the middle of Beyblades while they're going at it. You know, it might work out, but there's a good chance you're gonna pinch your finger. That really gets upped when you're starting to realize that there's a 34-year-old woman involved in this conflict. No thank you, I'm not trying to throw myself down in the middle of that. The woman had just exited the school with her own daughter after a meeting with the vice principal on campus, according to the report, and rather than exiting the campus directly, the daughter walked out of her way to go through the cafeteria to engage the victim in a fight. The daughter pushed the victim to the ground and threw some punches before the suspect also joined in, punching the victim who was lying on the ground, according to a witness. A witness said that the woman also appeared to have a boxing glove attached to her left hand, and the report says that she said the boxing glove on her hand when she arrived at the school had to stay on because it was super glued to her wrist and she couldn't remove it. This mom is basically a cartoon villain, bro, so let me get this straight. You and your daughter have a meeting with the vice principal, obviously talking about whatever led to the fight, I'm guessing. I'm just using context clues here. And you're an adult, you're a 34-year-old woman. Understandably, your child, who is not an adult, is upset, and she's like, hey, I want to go fight the person who made me mad. And listen, I understand that, like, revenge is sweet, but as the parent, it's kind of your job to be like, okay, we can't do that. We just met with the vice principal. I'm here. But you were like, yeah, YOLO, I'll go spectate. So you're watching your daughter start fighting this girl, and she's winning, apparently, dude. Like, it's not like it's saying that her daughter started getting smacked. It says that she pushed the victim to the ground and started throwing punches. And then you decide to hop in? There was no need for you to. It's not like your daughter was starting to get mollywopped by a gang of juggalos at a, like, Insane Clown Posse concert. No, she was winning the fight, and then you, a grown woman, started jumping in and, like, smacking a kid? What is wrong with you, dude? There was literally no need for that. There's no need for it, period, regardless of whether or not her daughter is losing. Like, an adult jumping in a fight with kids is ridiculous. It just shouldn't be allowed. But it's even more ridiculous when it's like, what, huh? You did it for no reason? And beyond that, I just gotta make fun of the school for a second. You're telling me that this woman walked in wearing a boxing glove on her wrist, and then when you guys were like, hey, please don't wear a boxing glove because we're here to talk about an altercation, and obviously that kind of insinuates you're gonna fight, she said, oh, it's super glued to my wrist, and none of y'all questioned that. Everybody was just like, yeah, that's a perfectly normal explanation. There was not a, oh, really? Why did you super glue a boxing glove to your wrist? That would have been my question, even if you're not gonna check it, like try to pull it off of her or whatever. Like, are you not curious as to what is going on for you to end up with a boxing glove glued to your wrist? Yeah, we were practicing boxing and my hand kept slipping out, so I glued my hand to it. Like, how do you end up in a situation where a boxing glove is glued to your hand in the first place? The victim suffered abrasions to her knees and forearms, and according to the report, the girl's parents arrived at the school and told police she wanted to pursue criminal charges. The report says the parent took the victim to the hospital for a reevaluation, and the victim and the parent were not related. She was arrested and charged with 1 count of child abuse and personal special weapon. Hold up, you're telling me that, like, okay, obviously you can be the mom of somebody and not be related, but by saying they're not related, I think that's insinuating that, like, they're not in the same home. Like, it's not a parent-kid relationship. So why was this lady there fighting this child? Is this just what she does on Tuesdays, bro? Like, oh, you know how it is, nothing going on. Might as well head on down to the local middle school and get involved in some beef and start a fight. Like, how do you end up in a situation as a 34-year-old where you're fighting a middle schooler that isn't, like, bullying your kid? That's already unacceptable, but, like, that's the only thing that might kind of sort of maybe partially maybe make sense. This lady really just showed up to a middle school to start throwing hands for no reason, bro. The police investigating this had to have been having the most fun they've ever had filing out a police report. So let me get this straight. You just showed up here to fight these people for no reason. Like, you just felt like it. Well, you know how it is, man. The local MMA rings are a little bit too tough for me. People are a little bit too tall. I prefer people that I can punch down on, and middle schoolers happen to be that size. I also love how the article is, like, kind of, insinuating surprise at the fact that the parent wanted to press charges, dog. Let me keep it a buck. If I'm ever a parent, dude, if I ever have a kid, and another parent shows up and starts swinging on my child, I'm suing you and I'm taking everything you have. I'm going to bankrupt you. I will spend every ounce of YouTube money I've ever made on a lawyer to take everything from you for you hitting my kid, you psychopath. Like, obviously the parent's gonna pursue criminal charges, bro. You can't just let somebody walk into your kid's school and smack him. Now your kid's never gonna feel safe at school again. They're traumatized. Like, yes, you are going to pursue criminal charges. And it wasn't even their parent. Just some random 34-year-old lady showing up, swinging on people. Allegedly. Okay, please don't sue me. I'm sorry. Oh my God. No, it's alleged. It's alleged, guys. Alleged. I'll tell you what, though, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you might have to fight a 34-year-old woman, something that would definitely help you out is G Fuel. From today until the 29th of this month, if you use code Scrubae at the G Fuel checkout, you actually get 30% off, and that's a pretty good deal. So head on over there, use code Scrubae. They sponsor the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Realistically, though, bro, no amount of G Fuel is going to keep you safe from the Karens. It'll help for sure. It's making you better to fight, but you always got to be prepared at a moment's notice. If you're in in middle school for some random lady to show up and start swinging on you. That's just the way life is now.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate you taking a quick second to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought of the video. It really does help me out quite a bit, and it's mucho appreciated. Other than that, if you guys want more content, you can always check out the podcast, The Scuffed Cast. A link to that can be found down below in the description, along with the link to the intro song if you found that enjoyable. And last but certainly not least, I gotta give a shout out to all the members on the channel. If you become a member here, you get a shout out at the end of every single video, and it's much appreciated. So without further ado, big shout out to Lisa Newhart, Blurstweeb, Monkey Man, Antog, Angry Dot, Because Awesome Gaming, The Gore King, Is King, Jake Magic, Amanda Dickens, Burnt Toast, Ansel Tom, Toasty, Robert, oh man, I can't do that, Zomierski, sorry Robert, my bad, John Parsley, Sam Brony, Cannibal Kitten, Jay Green, Locabula, Dusk Nerd, Chirpy, Yeet Fortnite, Christian, Candy Rose, Caveman, Fruit Zeus, Ultra Radish, Raymond Gloria, Pepe the Gamer, Bullseye Ben, Michael Harris, Cyrus, Flofty, Kanye, Weiro, Lackey, Caden, Carrot, Calvin, Kinsta, Random Bot Bro, Zach Bauman, Knees Duts, Kim, Dashy Boy, DJ Legend, Alex, Typical Panda, Prologue, Aaron Love Scrubs, William Dubois, Mackenzie, Rosento, Gio Benedicti, Brandon Groves, Flawed Phoenix, Dylan Baker, Sebastian Bees, Johnny Dude, Cosmic Ramen, Fabulously Terrifying, Chandler Lewis, Ryuki, and Why So Blurry. Thank you all so much for being members. It is much appreciated. And yeah, on that note, hopefully I'll see you guys all next time with another video. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace. Oh, and buy my merch. Just link down there.